Introduction to Proverbs. Author, principally King Solomon, but Agur, King Leonel, and others made contributions. Date written between 1000 and 700 BC. However, the majority of the Proverbs were written by Solomon by 931 BC. This book was not edited in the present-day form until some years later. Time span unknown, but primarily during the years of Solomon's life. Title. The Hebrew title of this book means Proverbs of Solomon. Background. Solomon succeeds his father David to rule as king of Israel. After asking God for wisdom, Solomon is so blessed that people come from far away to learn from him. This collection of wise sayings is part of these teachings. The book of Proverbs is a collection of roughly 1/4 of the 3,000 Proverbs and 1,005 songs attributed to Solomon. Where written? Probably Judah. To whom? Probably to young people. Content. Proverbs is an assortment of wise sayings related spiritual truth and common sense. These proverbs give instruction concerning every conceivable area of human life, often contrasting the ungodly view of the fool versus the godly perspective of the wise. These truths give counsel to help both to prevent and to correct ungodly lifestyles. Proverbs are practically timeless and ideal for memorizing. The book ends with a close look at the qualities of a godly woman in relation to her husband, her children, and her neighbors. Proverbs chapter 31. Key words: wisdom and folly. The ability to live with principled righteousness is scrutinized. This wisdom helps us to discern between good and evil, truth and error, and divine and human perspectives. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Proverbs 9 and 10. But the folly of fools is deceit. Proverbs 14 and 8. Themes. True wisdom cannot be gained apart from God. God is concerned that we submit even seemingly insignificant areas of our lives to His Lordship. We should not rely on our own understanding, but on the truth that God teaches us. God will direct our path. Godly success in life comes from obedience to the word and ways of God. God desires for us to be happy. God has made happiness available to us if we will only fear, trust, and obey Him. Outline. Number 1, purpose and theme of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 1, verses 1 through 6. Number 2, wisdom and folly contrast. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7 through Proverbs chapter 9, verse 18. Number 3, Proverbs of Solomon. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 1 through Proverbs chapter 24, verse 34. Number 4, Proverbs of Solomon collected by King Hezekiah's man. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 1 through Proverbs chapter 29, verse 27. Number 5, sayings of Agur. Proverbs chapter 30, verses 1 through 33. And number 6, sayings of King Lemuel, Lemuel. Proverbs chapter 31, verses 1 through 31. May the Lord add a blessing to the introduction of the book of Proverbs.